Thanks for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe. The following quote by Diddy was made in 1999, and it truly was prophetic. They're probably going to be arresting me because we want to have a good time. In 1999, at the height of his cultural dominance, Sean Diddy Combs made what seemed like a flippant remark during an interview. They're probably going to be arresting me because we want to have a good time. At the time, the comment was likely meant to project the rebellious energy of the hip-hop world, an audacious celebration of wealth, parties, and excess. But now, in 2025, with Combs entangled in a web of disturbing legal allegations, that quote has taken on an eerie, almost prophetic quality. The man once synonymous with opulence, champagne-soaked events, and private jets is now facing the stark possibility of life behind bars. The allegations against him have grown from rumors of excess to shocking claims of sexual misconduct, trafficking, and coercion, all surrounding the notorious freak-offs hosted at his estates. Once portrayed as the maestro of music and nightlife, Combs is now being depicted by prosecutors as the orchestrator of something much darker. Diddy's 1999 words were likely intended to glamorize a kind of outlaw cool, the idea that the establishment just couldn't handle his success or his lifestyle. But in retrospect, they appear to trivialize the very consequences he now faces. What once sounded like defiance now rings as hubris. What was once swagger now seems like a prelude to downfall. And yet, this is more than just a celebrity scandal. Diddy's case touches on the complex interplay of fame, power, and accountability. For decades, celebrities like Combs were shielded by their influence, their wealth, and the media machines that polish their public image. But we are living in a post-#MeToo era. Accusations that might have been buried in the past are now being litigated, both in the court of law and the court of public opinion. What's even more chilling is how Diddy himself reportedly views his current situation. Recent reports suggest that he fears for his life behind bars, allegedly worried he might meet a fate similar to Jeffrey Epstein, implying that he possesses information that could endanger him. Whether this fear is based on reality, paranoia, or guilt, it's a striking departure from the confidence that once defined his persona. In public, Diddy has remained largely silent, letting lawyers speak for him and occasionally attempting to reframe his narrative through brief bail motions or cryptic posts. But silence, in the face of serious allegations, doesn't read as strength anymore, it reads as evasion. The man who once controlled every beat, every detail of his image, is now caught in a storm where he no longer writes the lyrics. There's also a broader lesson here about legacy. Diddy wasn't just another rap mogul, he was a builder of empires. From Bad Boy Records to Sean John clothing, he helped define an era. But legacies are fragile. A single truth, when finally exposed, can unravel decades of myth-making. Whether Diddy is ultimately convicted or not, the revelations already brought forth have complicated his image permanently. His old quote, once brash and confident, now serves as a kind of epitaph for a cultural moment. It forces us to ask, when does the good time end? And at what cost was it built? In the end, the public must wait to see how the legal process unfolds. But one thing is clear, the reckoning Diddy faces now was not born overnight. It was seeded long ago, perhaps even as far back as 1999, when he first dared the world to come after him. Now it has.